The Rock vs. Triple H isn't just a dream match, it's a real-life power struggle. And the stakes couldn't be higher. With reports of talent, exploring options, and last-minute creative changes, the backstage vibe is tense. Why is this happening now? And who's winning? Let's get into. WrestleMania 40 was supposed to be Cody Rhodes' moment until The Rock stepped in. What really happened behind the scenes? The original plan had Cody finishing his story against Roman Reigns, but The Rock's sudden involvement in the Bloodline storyline changed everything. Sources say creative meetings were rewritten overnight, with Cody initially pushed aside to make room for The Rock's return. The fan backlash was immediate. Social media erupted with "We Want Cody" trends, and WWE had to pivot fast. But insiders say The Rock's influence didn't disappear, it just went backstage. Reports from Fightful and PW Insider claim The Rock had more creative control over his segments than Triple H, WWE's chief content officer. That's unheard of for a part-time performer. Here's why it matters. The Rock isn't just a wrestler. He sits on TKO's board of directors, which owns WWE. That gives him direct influence over company decisions, from storylines to talent contracts. When Jonathan Coachman said there's a big power struggle between The Rock and Triple H, he wasn't exaggerating. The Rock's WrestleMania 40 role wasn't just about entertainment, it was a test of who really calls the shots. The tension shows in small details. For example, The Rock's promos were heavily rewritten to fit his vision, while other talent had to adjust on the fly. There were also rumors of heated discussions about match outcomes, with The Rock pushing for certain finishes. This isn't just creative differences, it's about who controls WWE's future. But this power struggle didn't start at WrestleMania. The Rock and Triple H have been on opposite sides for years, dating back to their in-ring rivalry. Now it's playing out in boardrooms and production meetings. The question isn't just who won at WrestleMania, it's who's winning the long game. The real story here isn't about one match or one event. It's about what happens when a megastar with corporate power clashes with the guy running creative day-to-day. And with The Rock's schedule allowing him to come and go as he pleases, this isn't over. The backstage politics are just heating up. When top stars clash, the ripple effects hit everyone. How is The Rock's presence affecting WWE's locker room? Take Wolfgang's story about the private jet mix-up. It wasn't just a travel snafu. It hinted at bigger communication breakdowns behind the scenes. When talent aren't even getting basic logistics right, it suggests deeper issues with how information flows in WWE right now. Fightful's report adds fuel to that fire. Some talent are reportedly exploring options before signing new contracts. That's wrestler speak for looking at the door. While no names were mentioned, it's clear the backstage climate feels unstable to some. The Rock's sporadic appearances play a big part in that. His surprise returns might pop ratings, but they also disrupt long-term plans. Imagine building a storyline for months, only to have it scrapped, because The Rock suddenly becomes available. That's the reality some wrestlers are facing. Backstage politics aren't new in WWE, but The Rock's dual role changes the game. He's not just a part-time attraction, he's a TKO board member with real corporate power. That means when he wants something changed, it's not a request. It's an order from upstairs. That creates tension with Triple H, who's supposed to be running creative day-to-day. Jonathan Coachman's prediction that Triple H might be out in 18 months shows how high the stakes are. The real casualty here? The wrestlers stuck in limbo. When top stars like The Rock come and go, mid-card talent often gets lost in the shuffle. Their storylines get cut short or rewritten to make room for bigger names. That kills momentum and frustrates talent who've been grinding for years. It also makes WWE feel less like a team, and more like a hierarchy where some people play by different rules. So where does this leave WWE's future? If top talent starts leaving, it could trigger a domino effect. Younger stars might see more opportunity in AEW or elsewhere. Others might push harder for guaranteed creative input in their contracts. The Rock's influence isn't going away, but WWE will need to balance star power with stability. Otherwise, the backstage drama could start hurting the product fans actually see on TV. The next few months will be crucial. Either WWE finds a way to make this work, or the cracks will keep getting wider. whether The Rock stays or goes. His impact on WWE's power structure is undeniable. Jonathan Coachman put it bluntly, "I know for a fact that The Rock and Triple H do not get along. That tension isn't going away anytime soon. So what's your take? Who's winning this backstage battle? The Rock with his corporate leverage, or Triple H running creative day-to-day? Drop a comment with your thoughts. One thing's clear, this story isn't over. With The Rock's unpredictable schedule and Triple H fighting to keep control, we'll be talking about this power struggle for months. Stay tuned, the next move could change everything.